We continue to follow the latest here in Myrtle Beach, where Governor Henry McMaster spent the evening celebrating some of our state's bravest law enforcers.
Our Eric Richards joins us now in the studio. And Eric, you have a chance to speak with the governor tonight. So what did he have to say?
Yeah, Eric and Rachel, Governor McMaster reaffirmed his support for law enforcement personnel, asking a simple question to them: what do they need from me? The answer, according to the governor, is legislation, including stricter penalties for gun violations. The annual South Carolina Sheriff's Association banquet held in Myrtle Beach for law enforcement officers up and down the state.
Yeah, so we've been here in Myrtle Beach for the last several days doing our annual training conference. It's our 42nd annual training conference.
In attendance, the newly elected president of the Sheriff's Association, Marion County Sheriff Brian Wallace.
It is such an honor to be elected by my fellow sheriffs. You know, it just goes to show you that a small rural sheriff like Marion County has a voice just like the other 45 sheriffs in the state.
South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster attended the dinner and reaffirmed his support for law enforcement, saying he wants legislature to work on strict penalties for gun crimes. He also asked for help, saying,
I want you to tell us what you need.
I followed up with the governor on what the answers are.
We need to send a good, strong message that everyone can understand. That if you have an illegal gun, if you've been convicted of a violent crime and you have a gun in your possession, that is an illegal gun.
McMaster saying he wants to stop the revolving door of criminal activity.
If we don't do that, if it's the same penalty, a lot of times those charges are dropped. But if we can have serious penalties behind that, I believe that will send a message to those criminals.
As communities in our state, including Horry County, continue to grow, a renewed commitment from the Sheriff's Association.
We know that our communities need us, and we want to be there for them.
She took it on home right there. Marion County Sheriff Wallace will be president of the association for a year and says in that time he looks forward to having a voice in Columbia to support all of the men and women in law enforcement across the state. Eric Richards, WMBF News.